Hello and welcome to commonlawcourt.com. As you can see here, we have logged into our account and are currently on the home page. And once you've done that, what we're going to do now today is click onto the Deeds option. And once you've selected Deeds, you can see here if you scroll down to the bottom of the page, you have a new option available. And that is to obtain a common law court passport and your opportunity to purchase one. So if you select this here, it then directs you to the appropriate page and gives you a full explanation as to what the passport is about. Now, basically, it confirms your standing as a living man or a living woman, and also when it does so, it confirms your right to travel freely. And having done that, if you scroll down to the bottom here, it basically confirms that your passport has been set up under the common law court system. However, what we've also done is register it through the Universal Postal Union to protect and confirm your right to travel freely under their rules. And at the bottom here, if you wish to proceed and purchase a common law court passport, you click onto the link here, and then all that's required to do is to fill out the appropriate fields. And now basically it just tells you that if you wish to obtain a passport, you need to complete the form below. You're then required to upload your passport photo and then to make the payment. Now, pay attention, this is really important. Passport photos will only be accepted if they are head and shoulder shots, and they absolutely must be taken against a white background. And if that is not the case, they will not be accepted. So please make sure the photos you submit are correct. And then once you press Add to Cart, you will then be required to proceed with the order and make the payment. And now, if you do not make the payment, the order will not be processed. Now, a point to note is that CLC passports are only available to living men and women and their property, which would be their children. And these individuals must have already established their standing through a declaration of birth with the common law court. And they will have already obtained the required reference number. So what we do then is we're going to enter the required fields, beginning with the name of the individual. And then we enter their date of birth, which would be day, month, and then the year. We then put in the home address here and the postcode. We then put in the name of the country where the individual is based and their email address for contact purposes. You are then required to fill in your birth certificate reference number, and as you can see here, there is an example that will come up once you've highlighted this area. And so your reference number you will have to put in full, and it will consist of BC for birth certificate, / and then a 2-digit number which indicates the year that you made your application, / again and then a 5 or 6-digit number. You're then required also to enter your fictitious name reference number. And again, an example will come up on this occasion beginning FN for fictitious name, / a 2-digit number, in this case 21, / 12345 for example. And you are required to have recorded both of these and to have obtained both reference numbers in order to be eligible for a common law court passport. And finally, if you click on the last option here, you are required to upload a passport style photograph, which, as we said earlier, must be good quality, head and shoulders shot and against a white background. And when you do that, you then click on Add to Cart and you will be directed to the payment page. And now, the payment for a passport, which is for 10 years, is £100 sterling. That's Great British pounds. And then after the 10 years has lapsed, we will obviously offer renewals, which will be available at 50% of the price, which would be £50. However, to obtain your original passport just now will cost £100. And the opportunity to purchase that for the next week or so is through the existing payment system. If you haven't done that in the next week or so, we are changing our current payment system because we are creating our own coin or currency under common law. And once this is up and running, we will only be accepting future payments using this coin. But in the meantime, as we are waiting for this to go live, you can purchase using the usual currency options available. But this will only be for the next week or so. After that, we will only be accepting payment using our own currency. But in the meantime, please feel free to use the standard method of payment and apply for your passport, and it will be issued to you as soon as possible. Thank you for now, and please watch out over the coming days for additional facilities which we will be making available. Goodbye for now.